Hello, magical gangsters. Welcome to the 11 p.m. showing, Gangster Magician Tarot, where I'll be your host, the Gangster Magician himself. And I hope you're having a great Saturday today. I really am, okay? Because it's your weekend, it's your time to relax. Unless you're me, who has to go to work. I have to work on Saturdays, but I don't care. I love it. I love doing everything. I don't care what I have to do to make it meet. Okay, whatever I need to do to get to the next level, I'm willing to do. Okay, so really doesn't matter. And yes, Archangel Michael, you don't even have to remind me. He is here. The main man, brother. A one who's watching our door. Okay, they watch our back like it's their job. Okay, and they're watching your back too. And if you're not on the list, you're not getting in. Okay, but all my magical gangsters, you are on the list. I have you in the VIP section. There's a nice bottle of Dom that's waiting for you, okay? So, see you when I see you, Four of Wands, brother. Okay, so let's, okay, we got our little, black tourmaline, of course. Perhaps maybe I'll grant a wish or two. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think I may have forgotten to grant a wish last time, but I'll try my best. I only can do so much, okay? So, yes, I will selenite the cards, Archangel Michael. It's time for that, he says. So, it is what it is. Because we do, I like these cards. I like using them. But guess what, brother? At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what happens here. Because you are the Queen of Pentacles, okay? You are the showstopper. You are the one everyone wants to be with, okay? They want to be with you or they want to be you. It's one or the other, okay? But at the end of the day, you don't need nobody. You are the Queen of Pentacles in a Nine of Pentacles energy. You are perfect right now, okay? You don't need nobody. Trust me, okay? Because Three of Wands, you already got your action plan in motion. Things are progressing along. You're moving things along very, very, very rapidly. Trust me when I tell you. Because not only are you a Queen of Pentacles, but you're a Queen of Swords. And that means you have boundaries, okay? And that is your greatest weapon right there, having boundaries. Trust me when I tell you. And that is why Six of Pentacles, you will be receiving. And in an even give and take relationship, you will be receiving a generous offer. People want to share with you, okay? Because not only are you a Queen of Pentacles, not only are you a Queen of Swords, but you also are a High Priestess, okay? And just so you know, brother, you can see what is exactly happening here. And to me, this tells me that, you being this Queen of Swords, protecting this Queen of Pentacles, you had an action plan in place, and now you're being, receiving. People want to share with you now, okay? And they like how you see. They say you see good too. You can see really well, is what they tell us. You're a good seer. So let's get a overall energy here, okay? Like I put last time, it was I called out the King of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse last time. So see what happens on this one. I think your enemies are starting to dwindle now. I think they're starting to clear out. I don't think they want it. I don't think they want none anymore. I think they think that, it's over now. They're going to come by and tell you it's a joke. It's a one big joke. This was. They're going to say, oh, we were just joking. We just wanted to see if you would survive it. We didn't care if you died or anything. It was a big joke, though. That's what they're going to say. Perhaps. But let's see. Let's see what we're working with. You never know. Usually 11 o'clock, we get things get better. Okay. All right, so what are we working with? Overall energy of the collective. Like I said, things usually get better on this one. And yes, they do, because you are the Nine of Cups. You are a wish come true. Either this is about you being a wish come true or getting your wish come true. Which your wish come true is a Two of Cups, okay? And you are your counterpart's wish come true. So just understand that, your Seven of Pentacles, your long-term view here, okay? To being this wish come true is what really got you here, okay? Very perseverant. You weren't letting yourself be taken down by nobody. You weren't going to let these people get in your head. You aren't going to let them say this, that, because you don't give a fuck what they think at the end of the day. Because you're a fucking Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles person. Why would you even care? These people are nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're going to lose everything, and they're going to be seen as nothings, okay? And that was their worst fear. They really thought that they were somebody because they knew magic, okay, and you didn't, all right? And they were fucking doing black magic on you. That's like really what it comes down to. And now they fucking doesn't work anymore. And now they're fucking terrified. So, you know why they're terrified? Because they're being seen as an Eight of Cups, okay? People want to escape them, okay? Whoever they are, people want to escape from them. They're feeling withdrawn. They're walking away. They're leaving this behind. okay, because they want to come towards the wish come true, or with this Wheel of Fortune here, of course, okay, because maybe that's somebody's wish come true, Wheel of Fortune, who knows, but just know, this wish come true has solved the puzzle, and they were trying to burn up the prize, but people are now leaving behind this charade, Eight of Cups, and, headed towards this Nine of Cups, okay? So it's this, it's like you're the Nine of Cups, and your copycat's this Eight of Cups, pretty much. Wouldn't you concur with that, doctor? Yes, he does. He said yes. Seems like a copycat syndrome we have here. So let's see what else we got. All right, so we'll go that route then. You're the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups versus Eight of Cups. Who's going to win? I wonder. Okay, now I know who's not going to win, okay? Page of Pentacles in reverse, because this Eight of Cups person, now, they came off with a lack of commitment here, okay? People have a lack of commitment toward this person, okay? They're greedy, lazy, they procrastinate, and they did not learn from them failure because they continually wanted to try this again and again and again, and what they did was completely wrong, okay? And they're being seen because they were basically a hired actor to come and confuse your counterpart, okay? Confuse your counterpart from their wish come true. That's what they did, okay? It's great, but whatever. At the end of the day, Four of Cups, your counterpart now, they're indifferent to this whole situation, and so are you, okay? Four of Cups. So this is all about the cups so far. All right, you leave. This is indifference, okay? Nobody cares. Four of Cups, Eight of Cups, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, like, how much longer do you think that's going to last? You know what I mean? That's just like a very, very unhappy situation with no fucking, just greed and fucking laziness. Wonderful, right? Okay, and back at the Seven of Pentacles. But there was a long-term view. Okay, these people, they didn't have a long-term view. They lacked that. They didn't plan this far. Okay, they didn't see things getting this far. Okay, they didn't see you being this perseverant. They didn't see you being this diligent. So guess what? Now they see it, okay? And you are being seen as a wish come true, okay? And you're also being seen as this high priestess, okay? Because of your ability to see, okay? So it's all about the seeing today, okay? Seeing in the cups, all right? So just understand, you being this high priestess is what really is blowing the lid off of this, okay? And not to mention the Queen of Swords, too. Those were your biggest assets. The Magician was a bonus. Through the Magician in as a bonus for you. Magical gangster bonus. You did a good job at a bonus. Got it done in there. No, you got it done in record time. I figure we owed you one. Why not? Because at the end of the day, you remain in this hangman energy, okay? You paused, you surrendered, you took a look at things from a new perspective. You took a look at things at all different perspectives. You took deep insight into this, okay? You put a lot of work and effort, okay? Seven of Pentacles, all right? So this hangman, Seven of Pentacles, this tells me that you were really, putting something together here, okay? Maybe you really were working towards your wish come true, okay? Maybe whatever was happening here was just that you had a long-term view and you were willing to, you didn't let yourself get rattled. Okay, Two of Wands, because you were progressing, planning along, okay? You had a plan. You were moving this along. You weren't going to let anybody stand in your way. Nobody was going to stop you, all right? And you already have things in motion now, so you're being seen as a wish come true, while whoever was trying to be you is clear as day. Eight of Cups over here, Page of Pentacles in reverse. While you're over here in this hangman, Seven of Pentacles energy. Or where, at least. I mean, because you're getting to where you're a Nine of Pentacles. I mean, I know you're moving on up like the Jeffersons, brother. I know you are. Okay, because Page of Swords in reverse, because this Eight of Cups in reverse character, Eight of Cups per character, they are very deceptive. Page of Swords in reverse, okay? They're a very hasty individual. Like, they want to all talk. That's why they're a lazy person. They could talk the game, but they don't want to, they're all talk, no action, all right? And they're greedy, they want, and they don't want to do the work for it, okay? They want to just be this person who, Seven of Swords, betrays people, gets away with it, and gets whatever it is, basically a thief. This is a thief, this is a cheater, this is just an overall not good person, okay? This is a person that only cares about themselves. This is pretty much a hired whore or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is a person who would do anything for money. They didn't care about love. They didn't give a fuck what they were doing. They didn't care what they just wanted to get paid. And now they're being seen for it because you were supposed to be destroyed. But no. They underestimated the magical gangster in you, didn't they? Okay, because we had the Three of Wands again. Because now you are moving this plan along, okay? It was just the Two of Wands, I believe I saw. So now that tells me everything I need to know. Your progress, your plans are movement, okay? They're moving along, okay? You're making, you have foresight, enterprise, things are expanding for you. Trust me when I tell you, because of the Page of Wands, because you have that limitless potential. You're an inspiration to people. They love you, they say. They say you're the best. They say they come to see you. They say they don't come to see this fucking jerk off that wants to be you. They said nobody wants the replacements. Nobody likes the fake. Okay, this is a knockoff. They're being seen that way too. What do people do with knockoffs? You know why they're called knockoffs? Because you could just knock them right the fuck off because they ain't worth nothing. That's why, okay? And you could just toss it away and then ain't nobody gonna miss it. Ain't nobody gonna miss their knockoff, okay? Trust me when I tell you, you're the real deal Rolex here, okay? That is for sure. You are platinum. This person at best is fucking, Sarkonian. At best, brother, okay? Because you're the best around. And I solely support that. Okay, now you being the best around and being this wish come true is bringing in big time tower towards this hasty, deceptive, lazy, greedy 8 of Cups person, okay? That's what's happening for them, because at the end of the day, Knight of Cups, you're a very romantic and charming person. This person can never be as romantic and charming as you. And okay, people feel the real love, Knight of Cups. They love the way they feel around you. Okay, you're like a knight in shining armor. You follow the heart. You really are something special. People really, 9 of Cups to you as a wish come true. Come on. I mean, how could they not? Really? Let's stop it. You know what I mean? We don't even have to explain it no more. There's nothing to explain no more, right or wrong. So what's going to happen? They're going through a tower, this 8 of Cups, because they clear as day see that you're the wish come true. So basically, this person, you coming back on the energy and, working hard, seeing things from a new perspective and getting your action plan into motion is causing a tower for this, person that people are trying to escape from, 8 of Cups, that is lazy, greedy, hasty, and deceptive, and manipulate all talk. Person who's all talk, no action, okay? They're being seen that way, as a person all talk, no action. So that is what it comes down to at the end of the day. And that's not what, that's not what they're looking for. People ain't looking for that no more. This person's services are no longer needed, okay? Because at the end of the day, brother, like I stated, their services are no longer needed because you are getting your wish come true, which is this 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups, okay? So everybody needs to know that is looking pretty good for you, okay? Because that will be, your end result here is going to be a 2 of Cups, okay, as a wish come true. Trust me when I tell you. And you know what this 8 of Cups ending is going to be for them? You know what it's going to be? This 10 of Swords, of course. The end is here for this person. The Grim Reaper is coming for them, okay? While you get your 2 of Cups. Now, I'm going to use another deck on that because it's like, all right, well, what am I going to say after that? That was a good ending. I know it wasn't that long. I understand your frustration, but I'll do another deck and we'll see if we could elaborate, okay? Don't get excited now. I know, I'm joking. So let's see what we're working here. We got our little deck here. I'll do this one. I didn't do this one in a bit. It feels like it's been a couple days, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. But just see. We'll see what we're working with here. All right. See what we are working with. We'll selenite these ones. Okay, because just know, brother, not only are you having this 2 of Cups and you this 9 of Cups, but you have this 10 of Pentacles here. Okay, I'm just picking these cards up. So that's telling us that this 3 of Wands, that's where that's headed, okay? Because of you remaining in this full energy, okay? Because you are the one who runs on universal energy, okay? And the universe is rewarding you because that is their energy. They love that energy because not only are you the Fool and the 10 of Pentacles, but you are the star of the show, okay? Everybody knows this. Everybody sees this very, very clearly that you're the star of the show, okay? And now, anybody who came up against you and tried to cause you aggravation is very much under judgment, okay? Anybody who continues that tries to cause you aggravation, anybody who comes up against you will be under judgment, okay? Because people don't want you to be bothered now. God said he don't want you to be bothered. They want you to do your job. They want you to work and, do your purpose. Enough of these demons, okay? Because you, brother, Knight of Pentacles, are a very hardworking individual, and that is all that I got to say about that. And that's why you're the star of the show. The star of the show is usually the most hardworking. They're usually the first one to get there and the last one to leave, right or wrong. So let's elaborate more on this 9 of Cups, this 2 of Cups. So this is telling me that this wish come true is happening to the chagrin of your copycat, because that's what they were trying to block. They wanted to block your wish come true, okay? That's what it comes down to. Now, it's the Nine of Cups. Let's see how we're going to get there now. See who's coming. See what's happening. See what, there still needs to be we still have to get there. See what we're working with. All right? Please and thank you, God. All right, so we're dealing with a Five of Swords in reverse. So there you go. Desire to reconcile, all right? So this is the classic DM card. Desire to reconcile with this wish come true. Okay, so the person seeing you as a wish come true, and your wish come true is this Two of Cups. Okay, so that is basically your wish come true together. Okay, you being the wish come true for this Five of Swords in reverse is going to equal this Two of Cups. Okay, so this tells me everything I need to know about that being your counterpart, because listen, brother, Seven of Wands, you're in complete control here. Okay, you're maintaining control. This Eight of Cups didn't stand a chance against you. They were not going to even come up against you. There's nothing they could do. They're not you. You can only be fake somebody for so long. Come on. Why didn't you think of this? Because they thought you were going to never come back. That's why. It wasn't like they thought you were going to come back like this, then they would have never tried it. Because they really knocked you down hard. Okay? And Knight of Pentacles rare, because they're the opposite of you. Okay? They don't want to work hard. They just want to take. Okay? They don't want to be, the person who is, making things happen, hardworking, responsible, efficient. They're being very much seen as greedy, lazy. This clarifies this Page of Pentacles in reverse with this Page of Swords in reverse, okay? Because at the end of the day, there's the Tower right there, brother, okay? Because again, you have that Knight of Cups energy, that romantic charm that you bring to the table. You are a knight in shining armor to some people, okay? And that is exactly what this counterpart person is seeing, okay? They're seeing you as somebody who saved them, okay? They were supposed to be your hero, but then you ended up being their hero, okay? All for this Two of Cups. Okay, you were never going to let that go. That was always going to be there. You were never going to let that go. Nobody was going to take that from you. That was your prized possession. Okay, nobody was going to take that from you. And they still won't take it from you. And your counterpart knows that, okay? Because Four of Swords here, brother. There was resting and relaxing, okay? So good. Maybe your counterpart now is resting and relaxing. Okay, they've been resting and relaxing, and now they feel they want to, reconcile. They want to do something here, okay? They want to come towards this Two of Cups because they know that this is your wish come true, okay? And you are this counterpart person's wish come true, okay? And now they want to reconcile. Now, we have to know where they're at, though. All right, so they see they're resting and this tells me they're healing. If they're resting and relaxing and they want to reconcile, it means that they've released devil energy, okay? Because, again, this Two of Cups also comes with this Ten of Pentacles, okay? That comes with it, okay? Inclusive, all right? It's all inclusive here, all right? Because that's a wish come true. That could be your counterpart's wish come true, all right? Throw the Ten of Pentacles in there. Plus, there's no way that you're not going to get the Ten of Pentacles. Look how valuable you are. You already showed your value, okay? Plus, you got all types of fucking backing support here, okay? And you know who really, really supports you? I said, you got all types of backing and support here, okay? Now, you also have so much of that love, brothers, the King of Cups, and they're in the upright, okay? So this is the one who wants to reconcile with you, brother. Five of Swords in reverse, all right? Reconcile. They have a desire to reconcile. They want to forgive and forget. Whatever, I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. But if they're coming in as a King of Cups and they are from being rested and relaxing, Four of Swords, then, yeah, I mean, that's whatever it is. It comes down to Page of Swords because there was a thirst for knowledge here. Okay, just think about all the knowledge that you got out of the situation because of this King of Cups, okay? Realistically, it wasn't even their fault. It was all these demons that got in the way of this, okay? You could blame them all you want, okay, because that's the way they want it to be. They want you to look at this like this is this King of Cups' fault. But this person was just in the Emperor energy and now has returned to this King of Cups energy, okay? And they're out, okay? Because at the beginning, that was the last reading, they were under the deck. Now they're out, okay? They're out and about, okay? They have a thirst for knowledge, too. They're a very, very, very intellectually stimulating person, and that is what you are to them, and they are very much finding that a wish to come true. They're not all about the way you look, okay? That means a lot to them, but not as much as your mind and what you're able to do, okay? You're very similar to this person, okay? Remember, they're your other half. Your default is a Queen of Cups. Theirs is the King of Cups, okay? That's what it comes down to at the end. So, Nine of Wands reverse. Now, this King of Cups wanting to reconcile with you, it's clear as day making these people Nine of Wands reverse become all very paranoid. They don't know what to do. They're not being seen as brave like you or courageous. They're coming off as a big coward. Okay, this King of Cups is not even paying attention to them anymore. They're just coming off this resting and relaxing, okay, because at the end of the day, perhaps they were in Hermit energy too, okay? Because we know what happens in Hermit energy. You will become the best version of yourself, 110%, and you will be able to manifest what you want, okay? And that's what's happening here. And this is what's happening with this King of Cups, okay? Having this Nine of Cups wish come true as you, too, with this Two of Cups, okay? You being the wish come true, and now they want to reconcile. So it's up to you what you want to do, okay? But remember, I'm not trying to defend these, but I'm just saying, think about, it wasn't all them, okay? It wasn't all them. That's all I have to say. I mean, it's tough for me too, okay? But at the end of the day, this person, when they come over to you, when they reconcile, this is going to cause a humongous tower, okay? So this definitely confirms that this Eight of Cups person is under tower, because this King of Cups is escaping this Eight of Cups, okay? After some rest and relaxation, they realize that no longer did they want to be around somebody like this. And this is causing humongous tower from all involved, okay? Because this tower now is causing these people to be very anxious and depressed, Nine of Swords, because they know the end is coming, okay? They are very aware of it, okay? Because it stated the Ten of Swords was the ending on the last one for them, while the Two of Cups is your ending. Okay, now we know it's going to be with this King of Cups, okay? And this person definitely has a confirmation on the tower here. Okay, so there is a tower going on as we speak. The Tower of Terror is here, and you are the ride operator, okay? You are the one who makes them go up and down, up and down, up and down, and you're not letting them off the ride. They're screaming, they're throwing up. They have to jump off if they want to get off. You're not stopping. You're relentless. You are, they said. They say you're crazy. So, yeah, well, maybe. You did it to us. You made us like that, okay? Page of Wands reverse, because of this bad energy that they tried to, project it. These people are not seen as a limitless potential. They try to make it like they were the inspiration. No. That is clear as day being seen as them being all talk, all right? That was all talk, anything that they ever said, and that was your energy that they were using, okay? And the Hierophant clearly sees that too, because now you're the one who's being institutionally supported, not them, okay? Because they see that this person's a fake and a fraud, and this could be another tower. So this is two towers then. They have two towers. Two towers for this two-timer, okay? That's what they're getting here. While you get a Two of Cups with this King of Cups, who's rested and relaxing over here, okay? Not only that, okay, brother, not only are you going to be getting this Two of Cups, okay, this also came out before, but it was on the bottom, but now you also have the Wheel of Fortune, because you and this King of Cups have both solved the puzzle. Okay, this King of Cups also had to solve the puzzle, because they knew that what was going to happen at the end of the day was they were going to come towards you. This wish come true, your King of Cups is headed there, okay? Their Five of Swords reverse are coming towards there's Nine of Cups wish come true, which is you, and you will get your Two of Cups, which is your wish come true. And these people, Eight of Cups, this copycat, they got tower after tower here, brother. The Tower of Terror, and it will end again on this, because this person, this tower's done. They were anxious, crying in their bed, all upset. And the end is near, because Ten of Swords, we're going to end it again with them, okay? So they are finished, okay? So I had to go a little bit low. I'll even do a third one here. How about this? I'll do a third. I never did a third, okay? Because it's not that long. I still have time. It's only 23 minutes. I usually do at least over a half hour for you. Right or wrong? Right or wrong, do I? Tell me I don't. So I'll give you a third, okay? It's really really pushing my energy here, but it's all right. I love yous. Okay, and we're going to get another. We see the two towers over here. We see it both times they ended with the Ten of Swords. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? You know I'm right. The end is here for them. But right now it's the Tower. The Tower of Terror they're in. Okay, they have to be in that first. All right, so let's do our little selenate these cards too. Because, brother, have no fear. The Emperor is here, okay? So just understand, they have not yet been out, but they are still here. They're in your energy. They're in your subconscious. That's what you want, okay? Not only do you want just an Emperor, you want the positive Emperor, okay? That's why the Sun is here, okay? Because you remain positive through this whole thing. And this Emperor has seen that, okay? 100%. And for you remaining positive, it's going to get you Six of Wands, this public, recognition, because nobody's seen that coming. Nobody thought that you would be able to survive this. Not one person, brother, okay? And because of you surviving this and being this positive person, and this Emperor loving what they're saying, is bringing death to your enemies, okay? So just know that's the end for this Eight of Cups person. So let's see what we're working with. See if I can get overall energy here, and we'll go from there. And then I'll call it a wrap. So that work soon. I gotta go get ready for my 3D job and, you know, do stuff. Craziness, I'll tell you. Okay, so 5 of Cups in reverse. So that means that there's accepting of help here, healing, forgiveness, rejoining the world, overcoming despair, emotional baggage. Okay, wouldn't that tell you that's what this King of Cups was doing? Okay, if they were in this 4 of Swords energy, while they were, you know, King of Cups being a, you know, where is that? The whatever the fuck it is. 5 of Swords in reverse. Where is it? I don't know what I do with it. Whatever. Oh, here it is. Yeah, here it is. So yeah, desire to reconcile with this 4 of Swords after rest, relaxing. That tells me everything I need to know that they're healing. Okay, so we know they're healing. Okay, they may not be fully healed, but your King of Cups is healing. Okay, Page of Cups, because keep an open mind, keep an open and curious mind, embrace new creative opportunities, intuitive messages, explore new aspects of life, like in yourself. Okay, so you're always going to have these creative opportunities. You're always going to have these intuitive messages. New love is upon us. Okay, so just know that is happening. This person wants, they're healing. They want to rejoin the world with you. They don't want this. You're releasing this emotional baggage. Okay, because this 5 of Wands, this conflict, these people, this rivalry, there's no more of that. Okay, these people cannot even can't even compete with you, let alone rival you. Okay, so there is chaos over here in this Tower of Terror. There's chaos. Okay, they're paranoid that the end is here, okay? Because 10 of Swords, brother, it is there, okay? You know it, I know it, all right? So it's all about that time. Oh, shit, I forgot that one. Okay, it's all about that time for you and this Lover's energy, okay? Because that will 100% clarify with that 2 of Cups, okay? I mixed a lot of these pieces up, so that's why I don't have them. I moved them over, but it's okay. We know the 2 of Cups is here, and that Lover's energy will make that very much easier to get to, okay? Because of this desire to reconcile and this acceptance of help, okay, that they want, all right? Because remember, brother, you are the star of the show. Nobody's going to take that from you, 3 of Wands, because you already got this plan in motion. You already got things moving along. It's already happening here for you, okay? And that's all you have to say about that shit. So, see what else we're working with. All right, so just understand, you are the one who has the strength to do all this, okay? At the end of the day, nobody is going to stop you, okay? They tried everything they could. They tried everything they... You know, this is a lot, though. I have too many cards out here, so that's why I'm kind of like, I'm not my best right now. But at the end of the day, Page of Swords, this thirst for knowledge, you know, being the one who's bringing it to the table, okay, you have new ways of communicating. You're coming off very inquisitive, all right? You're really pushing it here, okay? You're really coming along. You're really coming of age here. Let me tell you something. That strength of yours and that Lover's energy is really what's doing it for you, okay? That is really what's sticking out here to people. Okay, because Knight of Swords in reverse, because now those are people are unfocused, reckless, burnout, okay, unwise, and misguided. Basically, they're at a dead end. Whoever came up against you is at a dead end, okay, because Knight of Pentacles, you are just too hardworking, you're too productive, you're too routine, you're too loyal, you're too persistent. Nobody's going to stop you, okay? It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. So... what are we going to get out of this? I got to end this because I don't feel I'm doing that great on this one. But just give me a break. It's a 3-1. So just give me a break on this one. So this strength and Lover's energy, this King of Cups, they want to reconcile. We clear as they see that. You are wish come true. 2 of Cups is here. Everything you know is happening, okay? 4 of Pentacles, these people, they wanted to hold on. They didn't want to share the wealth. They wanted to keep take. Okay, but at the end of the day, Page of Swords, your thirst for knowledge, that is what got you here, okay? Your fact that you have new ways of communicating where you're able to get to this King of Cups for them to see that you are the one, okay? They know that you are the one, all right? So I'm going to end it soon, okay? Because at the end of the day, we'll end it here, okay? Perfect. I just said I was going to end it soon. So who is this person that's going to bring you this Lover's energy? Because if you're so strong, of course, it's going to be this King of Cups, okay? So just remember, that is the clarification we got, all right? Out of all 3 decks, okay, this is the only thing that came out on the masculine end. 2 King of Cups, okay, because 2 of Pentacles, because you're balancing your decisions, everything is moving along, okay, and I have to go to work because I have to balance my decisions. So I will see you later. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Okay, guys, I love you so much. Thanks for all my new subscribers. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. All right, so have a great day. Bye.